Hello, and welcome to this demonstration on the WSS active option with Selective Intercept initial deployment. In this case, instead of taking all traffic and sending it to WSS, Selective Intercept causes no traffic automatically to be sent to WSS. Instead, it must be defined to be forwarded to the service. So it's more of an opt-in model. We begin with creating a location. Here is one that's already created. Give it a name, then select the access method. We just selected explicit proxy. This is not very important when the device is on-prem. The main part here is the external IP address of the location. Now select the agent configuration option to keep agents active at this location. Before I click Save, look at the current state of the agent. Notice the agent is passive because it is on-premise and would have another way of forwarding traffic, the edge firewall or proxy, which would determine the forwarding method and be used as the access method. Now, if I click Save, the agent will remain active. So we see the config takes effect. If I reconnect, we see the agent go active. Notice the proxy is not set, and I look at my IP address. It is the IP address of the WSS location, so I am protected. Now, if I want to be selective of what traffic is sent to WSS and what traffic would use corporate policy or the PAC file to forward traffic, I come into the configuration and turn on Selective Intercept. This turns off the transparent intercept and allows the traffic to be controlled individually. The exception is if you are using CASB. The CASB function will continue to work with gatelet domains of interest being intercepted even with the Selective Intercept enabled. But standard web traffic would not be intercepted. We see the configuration now is agent active and Selective Intercept. So look at the agent status. We reconnect to pull the current configuration, and we see it is active, but redirecting specified destinations only. This account does not have CASB, so nothing is redirected by default. Going to the browser, I run the IP check, and we see the local external IP address, as well as no proxy defined. So the traffic is going directly to the internet without WSS, so I'm not protected. If there were no default route, the connection would fail. To take care of this, a proxy will be set. Most likely, this would be done with a PAC file. We will just set the proxy directly for this example. Point to ep.threatpulse.net on port 80 as the proxy address. Redirecting traffic here will send the traffic to WSS. I set this, and I go to the IP address again, and see that the WS data center I connect to comes up, so I am protected by WSS. One thing to keep in mind here is that the test.threatpulse.com will show that I am protected as the agent is active, whether traffic is being forwarded to WSS or not, because the agent is active. So the test.threatpulse.com is not a good test for this. The transparent intercept is now turned off, and the explicit redirect is working over the agent tunnel. This allows you to control all traffic redirection with a simple PAC file, allowing a zero-trust environment and allowing customers to move traffic one application or even one website at a time to WSS, offloading the edge proxy or firewall, making it easy to migrate and to troubleshoot any issues. The proxy address of ep.threatpulse.net is available in all of our data centers globally. No long list for bypassing sites is needed to start implementing this configuration. It can be implemented one site at a time or all at once if desired.